Hi, I'm Ben Goulart, the Mural Man, and I'm here at the Humboldt County Library. We're here teaming up with the City of Eureka and the Young Muralist Program to create a beautiful mural for the local kids to enjoy and to help paint on it. It's over at the next door Clara Mayberry Park. Let's come take a look and I'll show you what we're gonna do. So this is our Paint a Mural Day. We're gonna get the kids involved, get them messy, and let them enjoy this beautiful park that we're creating. So here we are. We've got a nice design. We're kind of going with a fairy tale theme kind of idea. It's called The Adventures of Beatrice Bumble. It's going to be the information pollination. So we have a nice librarian bee who's going to help save the tree of knowledge. And we're going to let the kids get warmed up with different techniques. So let's come in the park and take a peek. So we're going to have different stations for these kids to come and enjoy different types and different tools that are in the mural trade. So we want to get them kind of a primer here. These are younger kids, so we're gonna have a station on the right here where we've got big rollers where the kids can get some good coverage with their paint and kind of get something taller than they could actually paint usually. Then they're gonna jump to the next station. We've got sponges on a stick, so that's a professional tool, and that's gonna create these nice clouds that kind of create a little misty feel as it comes up. Then as they jump over here, this is the one they really enjoy the most. We're gonna let them throw paint at the wall. So we're gonna give them spoons and they can fling it and throw it, kind of have an explosion of color, and I think the kids always enjoy doing that. The next station we use spray bottles, so we're kind of having a mist kind of effect coming out. So I want to show them that you can use not just a spray can that's a little toxic, but a spray bottle that has high quality resin paint that'll stick to the wall better and it won't be a nasty smell as well. So let them spray it up there, and then as they get over to the next part of the mural, that's the town of Bookflower, where all these books are growing out of flowers, and so we'll have green leaves and plants kind of growing up, and the kids will get to explore paintbrushes and different type of technique. And as we get to the far end, we're gonna let them do handprints. So we're gonna let them get real messy and put their handprints all over the wall and sign their name. So they'll have it forever immortalized here, and they'll get to come back and visit their mural that they enjoyed. So now that we finished up over at the park, we let the kids do the background of the mural. They had a lot of fun throwing paint on there and getting creative. So now we're gonna start doing our cutouts of our characters, and we're coming to our studio yurt where we get to do our cutting, our sanding, our priming, and our painting. So let's go take a look at our apprentice artists and see what kind of progress we have. So here we are in our studio yurt. This is where the magic happens. We'll start designing out our characters here first and map them all out on our exterior quality plywood, something that's going to last okay with all the conditions out there. And we'll use our custom saws to get our different angles and ins and outs. Like you can see, our town of Bookflower here requires a lot of extra cutting to get that definition in there. Ryan here, our apprentice artist, is doing a good job. We're sanding these edges in here as well. We'll get it nice and smooth and perfected. Got our other characters. The fairy frog mother is looking good. She's up and ready. And Bernard, our bookworm here with his trusty book rack. And we're getting over to here. This is where we start doing all of our finishing touches. We have our youngest apprentice, Eden, working on doing our sealing up with our wood putty here. We get our knots and our imperfections kind of squared away. Then Scott over here will be double priming our scroll. and this will be both sides, so it'll stay good in the weather. And once we get this all double primed, we come over to our workstation. Another apprentice artist, Simone here, is doing a good job of working out the details, putting our clear coat on it. So it looks like we're ready to put good color and maybe even install this guy. Yeah, good job, Simone. Looks good. So I think Adam Ant's ready for the park. I think we take him out. Let's go, buddy. Woohoo! All right, Adam Ant is installed and ready. We finished up the rest of the characters and we're here to do a walkthrough, show you guys the actual mural. So he's presenting the whole story here called The Information Pollination. The story takes place at the Humboldt County Library with our wonderful bee librarian, Beatrice Bumble. She's been hard at work late night with her trusty sidekick, Bernard the Bookworm. They're putting books back and Bernard decides to read a little story called The Information Pollination, and it basically comes down to where the great fairy frog mother comes and appears and bestows a quest to Beatrice Bumble and her sidekick to save the Tree of Knowledge and save the world. So she bestows upon them secret knowledge gathering powers, and they are able to get superpowers and fly off into the sky as they fly down into the town of Bookflower. And this is where the ancient knowledge is being stored. We got ancient Sumerian text, Egyptian text, Greek, Roman, you name it, everything from the classics. And they gather all that knowledge up and they fly down to the Tree of Knowledge that's been suffering over time, and they plug into the port and bestow upon it all the ancient knowledge, as you see, saving the Tree of Knowledge, thus saving the world. And that's the whole story of the Information Pollination.